to Chevrier. Dumping in with a big hit against the Raiders bench. That squirts out to center ice and played back in. Take it away here. Matthews has to tag off and Warriors are offside. Ensuing drive flip to the corner. Curl chasing it down. Puck played down the ice, and it should be icing on the Raiders.
Leave that three, boys. Leave that three.
Face off to the left of the Raider blue wing. There's it back, and it's picked off by the Raiders, and Thompson will come back to chase it down. Puck played to the half boards. Coots tries to chip it out. Now played behind the net. Thompson plays it back, and it's intercepted by the Raiders up to the blue line. Tipped back in. Taken away here as the Warriors break out on it, and flipped over to the half boards. On your shot, on net, loose puck. Matthews trying to dig it out. And he is blown down as the goalie holds that one for a whistle. Mapletop on the draw. Picked one by the Warriors up to the point. Shot on net as Car able to get the puck in on net. I think they're asking Shepherd Cross about a chin strap of some sort. Squirts out to the high slot area, and the Warriors will have to backtrack off the stick and out of play. Won by the Warriors, Gill and Takandikar. They'll bank it off the boards, but the Raiders pick it off. Shot on net as Roski makes that stop, and the puck will trickle out to center. Up to the corner. Takandikar trying to get the puck out, and now it's back out of the zone, and the Raiders will play it out of play. Face off outside the zone. Just outside of the Raiders zone. Up on the feet. Raiders pick it off. Backhander ahead. Driving pass as Chevrier kicks it away. Raiders pick it back up. Racing for the puck, and Roski able to sprawl to make the stop. White gets the puck up to the point. To the corner. Raiders backhanded up to the point. Shot. Doesn't make it through traffic. And Chevrier will dig it out. Pass down the ice. This is icing on the Warriors. Cuda on the draw. Scrum ensues. Puck squirts out to center ice. Raiders have to backtrack. And high flip hits the rafters. And we'll do a face-off here outside the Raider zone. Run on the draw. Backhanded to the corner. Turner trying to fire it up the middle. Right over with Onier's shot. Hits the side of the net. Onier stepping in from the blue line. Puck comes loose. It's tipped back in. Turner trying to find it. Pass comes out to Warrior zone, and Onier will pick it up. On your stretch pass, tipped in by Turner. Puck turn back. Gillen can't find it. A big hit by Turner here as the Raiders try a center. Puck off the boards, up to the blue line, taken away. Matthews finding Curl, and it just rolls off his stick. Back to Gillen. And Gillen is knocked down in front of the net. That player should be just charging a roughing call as there was no play towards the puck at all. Puck up to the blue line. Coots over to Gillen. Back to Coots. Up the middle in the skates of Curl, and he'll pick it up. Curl into the corner. Off the play. Matthews, backhander. Oh, that one just whistles wide as Coots looking for the far side. Raiders now to Matthews. He'll step up from the blue line. Matthews in the corner. Backhander. That one Coots misses wide. They'll go pick it up. Right over is Curl. Gets a shot from the face-off though. Backhanded to the opposite corner. Chipped ahead. Shepherd cross forces his man into the boards. Nice stick check there. Raiders are offside. Now a shot goes wide. Up to the point and out. O'Connor trying to find it, but overskate that one. Chevrier chips it ahead. Now to Mapletop. O'Connor. Pass. Oh, that one trickles across the goal mouth. Back to the corner. And icing should be the call here as the Raiders put it down 200 feet. By the Raiders after the draw. Flipped out to center. Thompson will find Kandikar. Oh, sorry, Onier. Back to Thompson. Stretch pass up the left side. Too far for White. Off of a stick, I believe. Back up to the point. Onier pushed off the play. And it'll squirt out to center. Thompson sweeps it away just in time. And Thompson back to Onier. Stretch pass. White tips it in. Shepherd cross with him in the corner. They'll pinch up. And the puck squirts out to center. Back to Gilliland. Onier. He'll spin. Turns off the play. Gilliland gets it out to center ice. And Gillen will pick it up and dump it into the corner. Will Shepherd Cross digging for it with White coming in hot. Deep in the corner. Raiders play it back to the other side. Stretch pass. Gillen. Shot. Scores! Gillen will steal the puck and put it top left corner. Defenseman Alex Gillen will intercept that giveaway and put it top shelf. Raiders pick it up. Banging wide, Forgeron, and a big stick there. Shot goes wide. Kandikar reaching in. Puck played to the corner. Gillen looking for it, and Forgeron will pick it up. Banked off the glass. Knocked down. This will be a hand pass. And get a face-off outside the zone. Puck won by the Warriors. D-to-D pass. Stretch pass doesn't connect as Luc Chevrier will have to go back to play it into the corner. Picked off here by Sam Matthews. Matthews is hit hard at center. And a stretch pass here. Chevrier will have to go back to pick it up. Brett Chevrier back up to his brother. Played out to center. Coots looking for it. Stolen at center. Curl. Back over to Luc Chevrier. Now Brett Chevrier, stretch pass, tipped in by Matthews. And the Raiders will get there first. Breakout pass on the left side. Raiders breaking in. Around Chevrier. Into the corner. Nick Shepherd Cross will race to get there. And now Luc Chevrier will break away. Pass over to Coots. And play disrupted there at front of the slot area. The Raiders come back the other direction. Shot on net. And Grosky got a piece of that to divert it to the corner. Shot from the blue line, and Grosky will find it through the traffic. Puck won by the Warriors. Shepherd Cross kicks it out to center, and that should be icing as the player played it after the center line. Giveaway here, Raiders shot, and that one will miss wide. Played to the point. Back in deep, Thompson. Taken away from him, comes up to the half boards on the other side, shot towards the net, and that one whistles just wide. Puck out in front, and it's played away. Shepherd Cross trying to chase it down. Giveaway here by the Raiders. And it'll come up to Liam O'Connor. Shepherd Cross tries a nifty move to center, and he'll get it back, tripped on the ice. And a penalty coming up to the Raiders for a tripping. So Pearl will come out to take the draw. Waiting for the penalty to come up here. got to enter 2 digits for the player. 07.
I'll double check if you're not turned on, but 8:30 we're definitely.
Shot by Curl, pinned the opposite corner. Up to the point, Mapletop keeps the play alive. To Matthews. Matthews flips it back to the point. Shot trickles in wide of the net. Curl winding up. Has some room to the right side. Mapletop feeding the other side. Goalie's down and out. Onyorth couldn't get the position there for the shot. Rebound tipped in front as Coots will get the redirection. And a shot from the blue line. It's Matthews with the assist. On the ensuing draw, sorry guys, bit of a Wi-Fi malfunction there. Still a weak signal. Puck picked up by to the point. Raiders play it to the opposite end. Shot got one, goes wide behind the net. Up to the point. Will Shepherd Cross chasing it down. Flip back into the Warriors zone. Curl, back in the corner. Kuda finding it. Shepherd Cross knocked down. Oh, Shepherd Cross spins and fires and misses. Goalie with the stop there. Sorry, that's Logan White in the corner. Now to Kuda. Kuda tries to center, and the Raiders will break out. Chevier brothers walking in. Shot, big save by Grosky. Tipped up the ice. Shepherd Cross spins off a check. Makes his player miss. Shepherd Cross. Cross ice pass. Chevrier can only play it to the corner. That one had some heat on him, that pass. Raiders flip it out to center ice. And Brett Chevrier will play it in. Get it to Mapletop and Shepherd Cross get tied up. O'Connor in deep. Puck squirts out to center. Chevrier finds Nick Shepherd Cross on the blue line, and he'll turn and fire it in. Mapletop going to chase it down. Behind the net, throws it out in front, and right to O'Connor. That goes right through the crease. And the Warriors will triple up. Beautiful pass by O'Connor. Back by the Warriors. Onyorth will go back to pick it up. The pass to Thompson. Flips it ahead. Nifty pass by the Raiders. Gets picked off. Onyorth leaves it for Matthews. Shot goes off a stick and high into the corner. Chipped up ahead. Matthews can't find it. Now to Onyorth. Banks it off the boards. Tipped in by Coots. Puck goes in behind the net. Thompson kicks it away. Puck goes down the ice. Curl will pick it off. Curl behind his own net. Finds some safety. Pass out the other way. Nearly gave it away. And the Raiders will pick it up in their own zone. Stretch pass up the ice to Thompson. Onyorth. Flips it out to center. Raiders come out with it. Matthews chops away, and the puck will come out to a Raider player across the blue line. Shot and gloved up down by Grosky.
Holy shit, man, that was a crazy
5:44 in the first period remaining.
They were all laughing at me when I walked by them.
Long will pick up the puck. He'll bank it off the boards. Turner trying to find it. Nearly turned away at center. Raiders shot on net, kicked away. Big loose puck bounce across the goal mouth. The Warriors get away with one there. Shot off the skate and into the opposite corner. Comes back out to Turner. Turner will run his man at the blue line. Warriors standing around. Puck flipped out to center by Gilliland. And Turner's going to go chase it down. Shot around the boards. Over to Kuda. Pocket pick by Onyr's pocket picks at the blue line. And the Raiders break out the other way. Good stick there by Kuda to break up that rush. Kuda pinned up against the boards. Gillen up for Turner. Turner takes a chop. Puck goes into the corner. Goalie comes out to play it. And out to Turner, but it misses him. Warriors are offside. Shepherd Cross going to go chase it down. Raiders pass it away from him. Bounce pass. Gets past Chevrier. Puck skirts across the high slot area there. Raiders still with it. Pass it up to the D-line. Back to the point, into the half boards. Pass too hot to handle, and the puck will come to the boards. Puck stays onside, and now Logan White will pick it up. A shot here, and a penalty coming up to the Raiders. Cross-checking is the call. Chevrier will skate away from that. Warriors power play. Back up to the point. Gilliland. The Shepherd Cross. Back to in front. Oh, that one tipped just wide. Wong will pick it up from behind the net. Banks it up to Gilliland. Back to Wong. Wong trying to flip past that over to Shepherd Cross, and it gets intercepted and down the ice. Gilliland with some time. Backhands it against the half boards. Too far for Wong. And the Raiders turn him back. Gilliland again. He'll start the stretch. Over to Forgeron. Flipped ahead to Wong. Back to Forgeron. Tipped in offside as the Warriors come in a little bit behind the play. Stretch pass bounces in on net. Back to Shepherd Cross. He'll wheel. Shepherd Cross picks up his own pass. Across the blue line. Into the corner. A minute left to go in the man advantage. Up to Gilliland. His shot. Bouncing puck. Reaching for it. Oh, lying there in the blue paint. Chipped around Shepherd Cross, and the puck will go all the way down the ice. Gilliland out there to pick it up. Gilliland has Onyrth there. They'll leave it there. Onyrth will start the wheel. Onyrth with speed across the blue line. Throws it to the corner, still with it. Gets it to Matthews, and now Onyrth up to Curl, back to Onyrth. Now Matthews will have to pick it up behind in the corner. Bouncing puck out to Onyrth. He'll flip it over. Curl, some room, shot on net. The goalie will hold that one in the crest. 6 seconds to go in the man advantage. Run by the Raiders, chopped away, and fired back in, even strength now. Thrown all the way down the ice, and that will be icing. Warriors standing there, not picking up the puck. No one racing for it, so it's not icing. And a bit of a late hit on the corner here as that Raider player gets run into the goal. Slow to get up. Logan, what's going on, buddy? Shot, bluffed down by Grosky. Minute 23 to go here in the first period. Raiders pull it back, comes up to the point, shot goes wide. Shepherd cross, chips it out of the zone. White chasing it down. Raiders will play it to the opposite side. Across the blue line. Good stick by Luke Chevrier. Pass comes out of the zone. Near steal here. Warriors. Buda trying to find it. Brett Chevrier chasing the puck down and pushes the puck in deep. And a penalty coming up here to the Warriors. And an interference call. I think that was on Shepherd Cross. Raiders get their first power play of the game here. 50 seconds to go in the period. Pearl on the draw. To the boards, Raiders up to the point, back into the corner, up to the point, hit there in front of the net. Warriors going to go on a penalty here as Chevrier is going to get cross-checking call. It'll be a 5-3. For a minute 41, so Warriors not doing themselves any favors here in the end of the first period. See a 31 seconds to end this period. Puck comes up to the point. D-to-D pass. Back up to the point. This play by the Raiders. The puck will come out of the zone. Raiders have to tag up into the zone, left at the point, shot, Grosky, no rebound. 15 seconds to go. Wong will come out to take the draw. Wong wins it to the corner. Anya trying to play it away. Wong can't clear. Shot blocked by Wong, and he'll clear it down the ice with 6 seconds to go. Raiders, not enough time for a play, and that'll do it for the first period. We're going to get a flood here between periods. So we'll be back in 10 minutes, guys. 2 on the ice. Thompson has the puck played to the corner. Raiders will come out with it. Onyorth up to challenge. Puck comes out to the behind the net and it's played away. Up to the point. Warriors trying to block some shots here. Pass back to the right side. Shot and tipped just wide and into the net. The Raiders will capitalize on the 5-on-3. One of the penalties will come off the board. It's a 5-on-4 for a minute 12. Raiders will pick it up. Trying to dump it in. Luke Chevrier chopping away at it. Gets body position, but it's played up the boards. Raiders pass to the right side. Back behind the net. And it'll come out the other way. Chevy cuts it off. Plays it up to the point. To the right side. Shot. That one just misses wide. Up to the point. Shot gets blocked by Logan White. And Raiders will break back in. Driving around Chevrier. Gillen steps in to help out. And puck will get played behind the net. Player driving out in front, and they'll knock the net off its moorings. Warriors are going to change in. 15 seconds remaining in the man advantage. Bergeron will take the draw. To the point, shot off a stick. And will float up against the boards. That should almost do it for the man advantage. Bergeron chasing it down. Stretch pass to the far side. On the left, toe drag shot goes wide. Even strength now. Raiders controlling in the corner. Chipping it up to the point. Long up to challenge. Bergeron with a steal. And it'll spread out in front of the net as Thompson floats it up the middle. Raiders break in, shot, and Broski gets the shoulder up on that one. That shot was dangerous. On the draw, he'll win it back. Played behind the boards. Chevrier tries to chip it up and out. Stays on the blue line, right out in front. Puck just played wide. Shot goes over top of the net and out the other way. Matthews up to challenge. Shot blockered away by Broski. Broski a bit of a firing lane right now. Up behind the net, Chevrier banks it down the boards. This will be icing. As Coots will get there first, and they wave it off. Up to the point. Matthews with a steal. Matthews pocket picked. Raiders pick it off. Reaching for it. Shot. Big stop by Broski, and a shot tipped wide. Matthews plays it gently to the front, up at the point, shot, Broski with the stop, and that one floats high and over the shoulder, and a bit of a scrum here ensuing after the draw. Matthews getting involved. And I think he's getting a penalty here. Pull up, man. Okay, both players are going to go to the box. This is going to be 5-on-5. Both players going slashing cross check.
My favorite part about this is that you're literally buddies with their team. Any swear raise my voice. Yeah, the coincidentals, and then a dime.
Draw, Warriors win it. Gillen will dump it in. Shepherd Cross going to go chase it in the corner. Just squirts out in front and now dumped down the ice. As Kandikar wasn't skating for it, and now will be icing on the Raiders. Played up to the point. Gillen trying to stick handle it in. Shepherd Cross double teamed against the boards. Flipped out to center. Kandikar will go back to pick it up. Kandikar cross ice pass to Gillen. Finding Shepherd Cross at center. Mapletop driving through. Shot. Stick handled away by the goalie. Kandikar pinching in. floats out to center. Gillen, Solman back to defend, and a good stick by Gillen. Gillen engaging. Across the blue line. He'll flip it to the corner behind the net. Mapletop trying to find it. Played back behind the net. And Gillen will try to race to get up there. Kandikar slows down his man at center ice. O'Connor backhands it over to Rohan. Kandikar comes up against the boards. They need some help. Cross ice pass, shot. Big block by Gillen and held up against the boards. Kudo will get the puck out to center. Leads to the far boards. Kudo will try to get there. Good stick check. O'Connor plays it back over. Kandikar out there for a full 2 minutes with Gilliland. Penalty's over. Flipped out to center. Off the stick. Kandikar. Not sure if he should change. Now he does. Gilliland against the boards. Taken away. Shot. Oh, that one. 2-on-1 and a bad line change. Will get tipped in. Raiders will tie it up. Scrum left there. Long digging at it. Raiders come out with it. Across the blue line, swept away. Played to the opposite side. Wong chips it away. Into the corner. Thompson trying to find it. Forgeron digging at it, and the puck comes out to center. Wong in a foot race. 2-on-1. Fired back. Thompson with room. Dangerous pass. As Onyr driving in, rolls off his stick. Tipped over. Wong stepping up. Shot. Oh, goalie gets his padding down on it just in time. The boards. Dumped in by the Raiders. Chevrier picking it up in the corner. Goes off the boards. And Neil Shepherd Cross trying to chip it out to the center ice. Luke Chevrier gets the puck played inside, bouncing puck. Kuda flips it over for White, and his pass was in his skates. Chevrier lays the body, and puck will come all the way down the ice and bounced off the glass. Will Shepherd Cross pulls it out. Up to the point. Will Shepherd Cross takes off. He's away. One-on-one the other direction. Toe drag. White with a shot. Goalie makes the save. That duo nearly pulled off the goal. Curl on the draw now. He's got Coots with him on the right. O'Connor on the left. O'Connor picking it up. Trying to feed it out in front, and Coots can't get all the lumber on that one, and it just blows wide. Raiders. O'Connor battling for it. He's pushed off the play. Raiders come out with it. Puck played behind the net. Raiders have to double back. Off the boards. Chevrier trying to find it. Puck goes behind him. Tipped out on net. Loose puck. It's underneath Broski. And Brett Chevrier holding down his man. By the Warriors, trying to bank it off the boards, and it'll go behind the net to Gilliland. Back to Shepherd Cross. Shepherd Cross nearly leveled into the glass. The ref standing right there. Cross ice pass. Shepherd Cross hitting the back. No call. Raiders coming out to hit. Shepherd Cross with a steal. Nick Shepherd Cross pushed up against the boards. Shot. Sharp angle. Nick Shepherd Cross behind the net. His stick is pinned up against the boards and the net has come loose. So we'll get a face-off to the left of the Raiders goalie. So Wong with Forgeron and Turner. Kandikar and Gilliland. Wrong with the steal. His shot goes off his stick and out of play. Picked up by Turner. Wong banks it back off the boards, and Gilliland's shot from the point will go out of play. Puck banked off the boards, past Gilliland. It's kicked ahead. And it should be icing. Nope, they wave it off. Gilliland will pick it up behind the net. Stolen, centered out in front. Wong can't catch up to it in time. In the corner, behind the net. Gilliland watching his man. He'll pin up. And played behind the net as Kandikar will go back to Gilliland. A shot towards the net. And a late hit as Turner upends his man. And Turner's going to go to the box. 2-10 for Turner. We need an extra player to sit for Turner. Played to the point. Oh, played out in front of Broski, and he gets a piece of that. Raiders dangling in, and a good stick lift there. Onyearth will get the puck down the ice.
Hey, calm down. Tell me what happened.
Puck across the Warrior blue line. White reaching in. Played up to the point. Gloved down by the Raiders. The pass. Onyearth will get there first. Banks it off the boards and down the ice. Warriors get a partial change in. Player coming across the blue line. It rolls in on net. And they'll knock down the stick. As the Warriors want a goalie interference call. Into the corner. Luke Chevrier charging his man against the boards and out of the zone. Shepherd Cross trying to track down his man. Puck across the blue line. Shot goes off the shin guard and into the opposite corner. Brett Chevrier attacking his man. Play to the right side. Shot towards the net. Point blank. Broski will make the save. Whereas we'll change defenders. Pearl will come out to take the draw with Coots. Puck behind the net. Rung up to the point. Raiders hold the zone. To the left side, shot off the stick and out of play. One to the point. Raiders D-man plays it into the corner. At the half boards. And played back up to the blue line. Oh, just got out there in time. Pass to the right side. They walk the blue line. Shot. Stopped by Grosky. Up. Big clear there by Coots. They'll get it down the ice. Pearl reaching in, nearly stealing. He'll pin up his man. Penalty to Turner is over. Even strength. Bank off the boards. Raiders were offside. Chevrier off the glass and down the ice. No icing. Up to the point. They get past Chevrier. Driving in. Right side. Big stop there as Brett Chevrier blocking the shot. Puck comes over behind the net. Flipped up the middle. Mapletop in a race to get there first. No icing. Back to Shepherd Cross. Finding, passing looking for Wong, but is intercepted. And a hit behind the net. Wong knocking his man down. Back to Mapletop off the crossbar. Shepherd Cross, puck comes over to Brett Chevrier and a shot in on net. And Chevrier finishes his check. An extra shove there at the end. Clean hit and the Raider is down. Raiders laying the body. Mapletop will take the draw. Play to the corner. Raiders play it up to the half boards. Kandikar pinches in. Puck floats across center. 2-on-1 developing. Shot and a big block there by Gilliland, and Shepherd Cross will pick it up. Nick Shepherd Cross skirts across. Second hit. O'Connor looking for it. O'Connor will pick it up. Centering. Looking for Nick Shepherd Cross. O'Connor. Puck flips up and kicked away by Gilliland. Shot towards the net. Loose puck. Oh, a tap there by Shepherd Cross. Kandikar racing back to get it. And that is icing on the Raiders. Curl will come out to take the draw. One to the point. Thompson will fire it back in. Behind the net, Raiders pick it up. Stretch pass. Onyorth has to settle down the puck. Over to Thompson. Stretch pass up the right side. Curl on the forecheck. Puck comes back to the Raiders. Cross ice pass. Onyorth will back up. And rung around to the other side. Thompson trying to chase it down. Behind the net, Onyorth will slow down his man, and Curl will pick it up. Curl stops up, pinned up against the boards, and a penalty coming up. It's the Raiders' delayed penalty. Stretch pass out to center. 2 minutes cross check. Warrior power play. Need one more.
Coaches, one more.
Coots will come out, take the draw. One up to the point, bouncing puck. Gillen has to slow it down. Played in behind the net. Wong plays it up to Shepherd Cross. Back to Wong. It's knocked off his stick. Stopped by Forgeron. Back to Wong. Wong passing out in front. Gillen shot. Only got a piece of that. Shepherd Cross and Forgeron will come out. Puck behind him, up to the point. Will Shepherd Cross, drop pass, poke checked away. Nick Shepherd Cross will pick it up. Stretch pass for Forgeron. He'll backhand it in. Won't go chase. One behind the net. Played up to the point. And it'll come all the way out of the zone as Gilliland will leave it there for Will Shepherd Cross. Touch pass up the middle, and it'll be cut off by the Raiders. Curl with some room. Has Shepherd Cross behind him. Curl stepping in. Roots it! And Curl will take it the length of the ice and score. By the Raiders, played back to Onyorth. Played up the boards, too far for Coots, and played out the center, and Thompson will fire it in on net. Up to the half boards, Raiders break out. Good stick there as Curl turns the Raiders back. Curl wanting more, driving in, and it's flipped out to center. Onyorth is going to go race for it. Pass taken away by the Raiders. And a flip pass ahead for Matthews. Turn back at the blue line. Curl will get it in. Out to Coots. He misfires. And the left side shot from a sharp angle. Takes it behind the net. And the net is pushed off. To play here in the second period. Lots of hockey still to go. Kudo will take the draw. Shepherd Cross to his left and White on the right. Shepherd Cross will turn. Gets it back up to the point and splits the D. All the way down the ice, and Brett Chevrier will have to race to get there. He'll play it to his brother. Taken away by the Raiders. Shot picked away. Oh, dangerous. Giveaway here. High slot. Blockered away by Grosky. White trying to chase it down. White will chip it down the ice. Raider goalie will come out to play it. Puck goes to the opposite corner. Raiders play it ahead. Fired back in by the Warriors. And the Raiders will pick it off. Played up the left side. Getting it past Chevrier. Driving the net. Shot wide. Out to Nick Shepherd, Will Shepherd Cross. To Kuda. Tipped in on net. And White is knocked down. And some extra shoving going on here as James Kuda not liking it. The scrum ensues. Trying to get Raiders off of I don't know who's on the ice there. Luke Chevrier on the ice. Luke Chevrier dogpiled there, and see what the refs say about this. Playing pass with each other. Raiders goalie firing it down the ice. Back to Grosky. Grosky's pass will make it there. Chevrier will go in the box.
Who do they got? Who do they got?
It's like offsetting penalties here. Chevrier in the box. Warriors will come out with the power play. Face masking, I believe. face-off will come outside of the zone. Warriors will end up with a 5-on-3, or 5-on-4, sorry. Onyurth misplays it. He'll have to settle it down. Puck back to Mapletop, and they'll blow it dead. Well, they're gonna stop the play here because it should be a 4-on-3. It's going to be a 4-on-4. So after the 2-minute mark, the Warriors will go on the power play. Pearl on the draw. Left there. Matthews will have to bring it back out of the zone. Matthews chased down. They'll leave it for Onyurth. Back to Matthews. Now to Onyurth, taken off. It's knocked off his stick. And the puck goes the other way. A partial break. Shot. And it's in the padding. The ref does not got this blown down, does not point at it. It's underneath Onyurth. It's underneath Grosky. They wave it off. Says Grosky had it. Woo! Grosky made the stop. Ref's gonna say he had the intention to blow it down. I hope. Grosky makes the stop and then rolls back. It's the intention to make the stop, to blow the whistle, right? Raiders not happy with that one. Face off to the left of Grosky. Picked up here. Onyurth will drop it there. Forgeron banks it ahead. Wong tips it forward. And the Raiders misfire. Wong will battle. Plays it back to himself. Rings it around the boards. Back to Onyurth. Onyurth goes out of play, and this face-off will go in the corner. Raiders get a change in. A minute to go in the 4-on-4. Puck played ahead. Gillen will race back to pick it up. Backhanded up to the point. Shot. Whistles high over the net. Shepherd Cross plays the puck in deep. Gillen banks it off the boards. Puck comes out of the zone. And Raiders are offside. Gillen with some time. A minute left to go here in the period. Wong misplays it. It's taken away by the Raiders. Cross ice pass up to the point. Big block. Shepherd Cross has Wong at center. Pass to Gillen. Gillen will sweep it in, and they'll wave off the icing. Played up to the half boards. Gillen will steal. Back over. Shepherd Cross trips on the puck, and the puck goes the other way. Stolen here by Matthews. 20 seconds to go. Warriors on the man advantage. 15 seconds to go in the period. Matthews slowed down at center. And the puck will go shot in on net. And Grosky will make the stop. Stretch pass to Matthews at the blue line. And that'll do it for the second period. Welcome back to the third period, guys. This looks like Matthews taken down here and an extra little shove. No call. Pass back to Curl. Curl gets some safety behind his own net. He's harassed by the Raider, and Matthews will get it across the blue line out to Mapletoft. Mapletoft will gain the zone. Dump to the corner. Thrown in towards the net, and goalie will just stand there. Hits the side of the net. Puck up to Onyerth. Onyerth, shot. The goalie will hold on for the whistle. Warriors still on the power play for another 47 seconds. One by Wong, played up to the point. Shipper cross, bobbles it, shot. That one whistles wide by Gilliland. Wong, quarterbacking, back over to Forgeron, back to Wong. Up, Kuda shot. Sorry, that wasn't Kuda, that was Turner. Blocked and fired down the ice. Grosky will come out to pick it up. Stretch pass ahead. Forgeron muscled off the play. Puck comes out of the zone. Flipped in by Turner. Shot up the ice. Gillen nearly picked it off at the top of the blue line. Even strength now. Puck 2-on-1 developing. Woo! Good stick by Gillen to disrupt the play. Poked ahead on the ice as Gilliland will pick it up, banks it ahead for Turner. Turner walks into a purple jersey, still has it. Fed back here as Gilliland will play it up to Shepherd cross, rolls off his stick, 2-on-1, 3-on-1 developing. Centering, out in front, puck goes behind the net. Grosky able to disrupt that one. White in the corner for Gilliland, still out there. And a penalty coming up to the Warriors. The broken stick is out on the ice. Interference is the call. I think it was either Shepherd Cross or Logan White here. Interference.
No. It was.
The Warriors will find themselves a man down on the ice. Raiders sweep it up to the point. D-to-D pass. Shot towards the net. And it's tipped in front. And the Raiders tie it up on the power play. One back, Brett Chevier will chip it up, and Coots will fire it in. Breaking down the middle, Raiders come across center. Chevier forces the man into the corner. Curl out there to support. Puck comes to the half boards, and Matthews will chip it up and out. Coots will take off. Coots, shot. Goalie with the stop. Curl picking up the loose puck, and he's pushed off the play. That's definitely a cross check.
All the parents are good.
No call as player extends the arms on the cross check on Curl. Mapletop on the draw. It's in his skates. Shepherd Cross knocked down. No call for interference there. Luke Chevrier banking it off the boards. Puck in the corner. Played around the other side. The puck will come out of the zone. O'Connor trying to chase this down. Number 20 slow to get off, and now Grosky will cover up for a whistle. Bergeron with a bit of a forearm injury there, and coaches are tending to him. Puck flipped out to center. Will Shepherd Cross getting there first. They wave off the icing. A big hit there by Kuda. Raiders flip it out to center. Thompson knocks it down. Puck goes to the opposite corner. Onyorth getting there. Shot on net. And Grosky, no rebound. Raiders get a change in. Curl on the draw. Puck. Onyorth all over his man. Shot towards the net. Loose out in front. Shot from the blue line. Doesn't make it through traffic. Thompson trying to find it. Curl steps in. Leaves the puck there as Onyorth picks it up. It's got to be interference in the corner there as Curl harassed after the play. Onyorth tries to chip it off the boards. Puck goes in behind the net. Curl flipped up against the boards, and now Onyorth will take off. It rolls off of his stick and sent back. This should be icing as the Raiders will fire it in. Minute 13 left here in the third period. Mapletop on the draw. Puck chipped out to center. Mapletop trying to find it. A minute to go in the last period. Gilliland plays it ahead. Too far for Matthews, and this will be icing on the Warriors. So send Onyorth off the ice. Puck played behind the net. Out to Gilliland. Trying to chip it ahead for Matthews. Matthews catching up to it in the corner, and he's pushed off the play. Shoulder check there by the Raiders. Matthews will finish his check. Cross ice pass, tipped in. Kandikar can't get there in time. Gilliland will play out to center. And now Shepherd Cross racing to get it. Nick Shepherd Cross might take the penalty here. As Nick Shepherd Cross is going to get called for holding with 14.7 to go. Warriors will be on the penalty kill. Is the call.
You're watching this game. Go fight. Years in the chair, I do something with somebody.
smack talk going on here. 15 seconds to go. Puck at the point. Shot. Off a stick and goes sails high. Luke Chevrier trying to dig for it. Standing out in front. Loose puck. And Grosky dives on top of it. No goal. Grosky off of 1.1 second.
You've been on the bench all night. Hey, you haven't left the bench, man. What are you doing chirping me? You're an adult. Don't chirp a kid. Grow up. Grow up. He's chirping me. You stupid fuck.
0.1 second to go. Wall will come out to take the draw. Right away. Some extracurricular stuff going on here.
Dude, I tried to beat him and you're on the bench all night now.
Number 4 is going to go keep talking. Number 4 needing to be held down by their own coach. Yeah, long right up tonight. Even 4-4. Hard fought battle by both teams. Grosky with a game saver there at the end. Number 4 still yapping behind the glass here. Extra words, and that'll do it. As looks like the majority of these players know each other anyway. So, thanks for watching, guys, and I'm not sure if I'll be here to stream next Saturday's game, as it is at 7:30. Some extra talk going on here. Number 4 still going at it. Alright guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you around the rink.